Well, great morning, Chit Chat, Kit Kats. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think I've decided I'm going to let my hair grow out. So, we'll see. We'll see. You know, it's really hard to wear the wig so when the weather is hot. I just can't. I can't do it. I die. But we'll see. I do love this one, though. This is my favorite. Now today, finally, my red bubble, the things, stickers that I had ordered weeks and weeks ago, finally left Oklahoma, where they were stuck for like a week and a half. And so it looks like it says they are out for delivery. Now, I've seen people that have said that it said out for delivery and they never showed up. So we'll see if they actually show up or not. But I'm hoping that they do. Now, I still have a couple of things, the ones coming from Spain and the ones coming from England, waiting for them to be delivered. Now, the one from England said it was going to be delivered the 26th. It was collected from LAX, but it's not here. That was like 4 days ago, okay? So, who knows? Has it got lost? What happened? I'm still trying to figure out. And then the other one that's coming from Spain, it just says it's in transit. It gives you no breakdown of anything. So again, whether it's on its way or what has happened, I don't know, because it doesn't say, you know, where it's at. I have no idea. So it's a bit, it's a little depressing when you're, you know, having to wait for things and you want to get on the road. Now, I have to be around here anyway today because tomorrow I have that new appointment, the first appointment with that new doctor. And so I have to be there tomorrow across the desert to see that doctor. And hopefully I can get my thyroid medication adjusted to where it's going to work like it should. So we'll see. So I know going there tomorrow, I'm going to have to go through another battery of tests, getting poked again, and we'll see what he says, though. But it is getting closer to time that maybe I can actually go on the road. I'm still waiting. But I have been working on the van and getting things ready, and I'm really happy with it, the way that it's turning out. Now, like I said, I've got a few more things to do with it, and pretty soon it's going to be completed, my vision of what I wanted to have there. So hopefully that thing is right, and I will have some delivery today. We'll find out. But anyway, that's what's going on here. It is getting cold. Get up in the morning and I open the door to let the puppies out in the morning for their morning pee-pee potty session, and that is chilly out there. Okay. Oh, and the reading that I had done on this winter, it says it's going to be a bad winter, that there will be a lot of water incidents. So that means a lot of snow, a lot of that type of thing is going to happen this year. And that's why another reason I wanted to really try to get out on the road, because I think we're going to have early snowfall, etc. This year. And I don't really want to get stuck in snow. So anyway, that's what's going on, you know, trying to figure it out. And Where I'm going to go, I don't know. I might get a hold of my daughter and see if they're going to be home. I never know with them. Either, they're going to concerts, or they're flying out to Florida to Disney World, or he's doing a tour, band tour or something. So try to get a hold of them and find out if they're going to, in fact, be home anytime soon. I'm just glad they're living a good life and they're enjoying what they're doing, and, that's all good. I'm not a mother that's held on to the apron strings and stuff. When she was 18, then it's her life. I've done everything that I could do, given as much as I could do, prepare her for life, and then it's her journey from that point. So I'm not one of those mothers that's been, when are you getting married? What are you going to do this year? People always say, well, what about your grandchildren? Well, I'm not having grandchildren, okay? And that's quite fine. I don't think everyone is meant to be a parent. And if you don't feel like you're meant to be a parent, you shouldn't be a parent. And I'm quite fine with that. So I'm not going to have grandchildren, and that's, quite fine with me. Now, I guess in a way I kind of have step-grandkids maybe, but he was married before. He's got 2 children, but they're grown as well. So I met them at the wedding ceremony. But, they have their own lives and stuff now, too. So, all good. All good. We're all here to have our journey and learn our lessons and experience. And so that's, I think, for me, that's the most important. I have to say, I'm really happy my daughter waited to get married. She got married. She was 40 years old before she got married. Okay? I said, wait till you find the right one. Because she was very adamant about not wanting to have children. And I said, well, you can't date someone and get married to somebody that wants kids. If somebody's going to be really unhappy, okay? So wait, and the right one will eventually come along. And sure enough, the right one came along. He's already done the family thing and has no more desires to have any more family, and so they really mesh well together. They have all the same interests, and so that really goes far. Opposites attract, but when you have the same interests, it works better for compatibility. You can be good friends, you can, so much better if you can find somebody that you have the same interests and the same dynamic, then definitely you can have a better union. So that's what's going on with that. Now, the other thing coming up, don't forget, Miss Lily Boom Boom still needs to get spayed. And so that should be taking place pretty soon, actually. That should be, because she's a month and a half younger than Mickey. So really, it's just about time for her to be spayed. And, we're going to want to get that done sooner than later, but we'll see anyway. Oh my goodness. I should probably get some little puppy pads to put on her just in case. Just in case she starts, before we get her, that I'm able to get her spayed. So we'll see. The joy of puppies, that's the last big thing I need to do with the puppies. Now, Mick, he's getting heavier and heavier. I'm sure he's 13 pounds now. He's over here laying down, just chilling, Yeah, he's a good boy. He is such a good boy. But he is heavy for me to lift. And little Lily's on one end of the couch, and he's on the other end of the couch, all snuggled in and taking a break. Now, I have to say my voice is getting better. As you can hear, it's not as gravelly. It's still got ways to go. I think it's going to be a full year before I get my voice back. But I can start to carry a bit of a tune. I've got more than 4 notes now. Remember, I had 4 notes before it totally went out. I've got a little bit more now. Although I wouldn't really say it's to a point of really being able to sing anything yet. But it is healing. It is healing and getting better. But you can hear, I still have a bit of that graveliness. It's still not, not fully back. But it is healing. I have to say that. It does seem to be getting better. So we'll see what happens anyway. Oh, mercy. Oh, I have to say, though, I am looking forward to getting on the road. Yeah, hopefully soon. But we'll see. The big major thing I had to hang around for was that doctor's appointment. That new doctor, which is tomorrow, and then that'll be out of the way. And what was I saying? My voice is getting better. And meanwhile, it craps out on me here. Oh, my goodness. So we'll see. Now, the other day, too, I belong to a road trek. I have a few sites that I belong to, Facebook groups, road trek. And I did put on there about my the Ogo toilet. And then one of the sites, this guy just went off on me, an administrator of the site, and I'm taking your post down. You didn't post, what year van you have, and and you can't have that kind of toilet in there, and I've asked to road trek, and it's not possible, and blah, 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 blah. It just went off. And I said, look, I'm living with it. You're speculating about it. I think I know a little bit more of how it's working in there than you do, okay? So I told him basically, you know what, take a chill pill, you're a jerk, and I left the group. I unsubbed. But a number of people have put, now most of the ones I've seen have put the Nature's Head in theirs, okay? I put the Ogo. Now there was a woman that I had seen that had the Ogo in her road trek. But I can't find that video again. So we'll see. We're going to see how it works out. But so far, it's been quite fine. But I don't know what's with these guys. Some of them, they're going to mansplain to you why you cannot do it. And I female-splain back to him why I can. Let me female-splain it to you, okay? It's working quite fine. Yes, they did vent it, okay? It does have another vent in it. So, if you take it out, it can spill in the thing, and it's going to cause too much odor, and it's going to... Does he not have a nose? Does he not smell what happens with the black tank? Okay? Does he not have any kind of a nose? Because the black tank was always horrible. And then emptying it was a nightmare to do. He goes, well, you got to empty the gray tank anyway. I barely use water in that gray tank, filling it up. I can have it for 6 months before I need to empty the gray tank. Okay? And when you have the black tank, it's like every couple weeks you got to, you have to go and empty it. So I was just like, sometimes they get to be a moderator of a group and they just go, my way's law. Well, you could enjoy that, not because I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with your nonsense. So that's what happened on one group. The other groups, they were thank you for that, letting us know, how it is, etc. So that's all I was doing. I wasn't telling anybody they had to go put a composting toilet in. I was saying this is my experience with it, okay? And of course, you get some yahoo that's going to go off on you about it and scream about all the ways why you shouldn't do it and why you can't do it and why it's impossible and you shouldn't and, Look, and nobody's telling you you have to do it. I'm just telling you my experience, and my experience so far, it's way better than what I had. Oh, my Lord. Male Karen, I'm telling you. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. Have the rest of my coffee this morning. I did get up, had my thyroid stuff, and having my coffee. Oh, I forgot to put in my iodine. So I am listening to the carnivore thing and taking the iodine. Because that's one thing, I guess, that the thyroid really works with is the iodine stuff. Well, I have no thyroid, and I hear them always talking on carnivore about having Hashimoto's, having low thyroid. Well, I wish somebody would do videos if you have no thyroid. I don't see anything on that. What about if you have no thyroid? Could you talk on that? Could you give us a little info on that? I would really appreciate it because not all of us have a low thyroid. And I wish I would have known this before they did the thyroidectomy. I would have opted not to have it done. Okay? But you get too little too late. So it's already done, so now I have to deal with the consequences of it. But if I would have known this stuff before, I would have opted not to do the thyroidectomy. Okay? So on that note, I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you online.